What's up, guys?
It's Kelly
and Toya,
and we are back with another video. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let me help out, y'all.
You said you didn't want to drink.
Yeah, babe, this needs some more.
I'm gonna add some more. Guys, we are back with episode number 4 of Let's Talk Love and Marriage.
Yeah.
I need some more drink, some more alcohol in my drink.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, babe. Tell them what the comment is. I mean, what the episode is.
So tonight's episode, guys, the topic is:
Ooh.
Is it still okay to communicate with your exes? Dum dum dum.
The song and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Babe, that's a little. That topic.
That's
topic's a little sensitive.
Oh, I thought you made the drink. I was gonna say that's my drink, boo.
Oh no.
That's my drink, boo. You want a drink?
No, babe, I got one right
No,
there.
no, you don't. Your drink is over
Y'all
here.
see how she is?
She had iced tea, and I had.
This what I had for dinner, y'all.
Douce lemonade.
Anyway, guys, so
What's the topic for episode number 4?
is it okay to continue to communicate with your exes?
Okay.
So you want to go first on this one?
Far as what you want, my opinion about it, how I feel about it.
This is all, of course, this is our opinion.
So for me, I think that it's okay. I feel as if there's a level of respect, there's a level of trust, and there's a level of commitment to one another. I don't necessarily have a problem with the communication. Her communicating with her ex. I don't think it's a problem that I communicate with my exes. I am friends with almost all of my exes. And
That she is.
it's always been that way.
I've even met a couple.
She's met a couple, and a couple she probably don't want to meet. What? But honestly, guys, I really don't have a problem with it. I think that.
So your answer to the question is yes. You feel it's okay to still communicate.
I do. I think I've never been. I mean, I know that I can be. I'm not the average bear. So for me, things are just a little different. I don't have. Not only do I communicate with my exes, I don't have a problem with her communicating with hers. You want to give us your answer and then we dive into it? Because y'all know I can go. Especially I'm drinking.
So, yes, I still think it's okay to communicate with your exes. Definitely have to be boundaries. Respect, communication, a clear understanding between you two. And with the exes, I mean, you have some that probably pretending everything good and y'all can be friends or whatever, then they might be slick with their comments or whatever the case may be. So long as there's some understanding, communication, definitely trust. Yeah, I think it's okay to communicate with your exes, as long as they stay your exes. I'm just saying.
As long as
sometimes,
they stay your exes.
Yeah, true. Sometimes, people in their relationship for different reasons. Sometimes you may realize that y'all were meant to be in each other's lives for other reasons. You tried the relationship thing, it didn't work. You guys are better off friends.
Right.
And both of you have the understanding and it's clear. You can probably have a great friendship. I think my wife has a few of those, which, I mean, I'm okay with. I guess I'm not a real jealous person. I trust my wife, so it's kind of, I think that's what make it okay for us. And guys, again, this is just our opinion. We can only speak from what we know.
and what works for us. So it kind of goes back to the topic about trust, and I think we touched on jealousy a little bit,
We did.
and insecurities in there. So if you're struggling with that type of thing in your marriage, obviously,
Communicate with yes, it's probably not.
relationship, you may not be able to maintain a friendship. What are you doing with my feet right now?
Oh, sorry.
Are you playing? She's playing footsie.
No,
so
I ain't know what that was.
You
sorry,
keep
babe.
my setup.
My bad, baby. I ain't know what that. Excuse me.
If you're dealing with those issues, you're probably going to have a hard time maintaining a healthy friendship with your ex. I think that you have bigger problems than you think you do. Your ex may not be your only problem. Now, with all of that being said, of course, like Toya mentioned earlier, if you're friends with your ex, and let's say your ex is always maybe making inappropriate comments, crossing that line that shouldn't be crossed, forgetting the fact that you're in a relationship and you're married, then that's probably a relationship or a friendship that you should let go.
Definitely.
I think that
Ain't no reminiscing about when we were together. Nah.
yeah, and I don't do that. I think that being friends with your ex should be just that, friends with your ex. I am very transparent with my friendships with my exes. With my ex, I talk to one mostly, and Toya have met her. We've hung out. She calls me. Toya answers the phone. She FaceTime me. She can answer the phone. She's answered the phone. So it's very transparent.
We even talk, so it's not like
and they
I
talk.
don't know.
So
Just for example, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just for example, for that friendship, I really only see them as friends. I don't know what I mean. When we first started dating, we talked about our exes and our previous relationships or whatnot, but they just have a really good friendship. I mean, there's just even when I met her for the first time in person, even though we talked on the phone plenty of times before then, we finally met in person. They just have a really good friendship. There's no, and you could tell that that's what they are to each other, a good friends for one another. To talk things out, whatever the case may be. What friends do, to be there for one another. And that's all I see is that friendship. They really have a genuine friendship, what I'm trying to say, pretty much. Their friendship is really genuine.
and we turned
And
to
that's
kids.
all. Yes.
You would never think that we were together at one point because when we talk, we're like, we kind of go back into our childhood. We're both Haitian Dominican, believe it or not. So we share a lot of
A lot of stuff I don't
childish. I don't want to say childish. A lot of childhood humor.
Yeah.
Trauma, if you will, from our parents. You know, as far as
I just
the
don't
crazy
understand,
stuff
so.
your Caribbean parents do. I would say maybe about 80% of our conversations, it's just that. And it's not, especially being in Georgia where I don't have a lot of Caribbean friends here and I'm not surrounded by actually any Caribbean people. She's the one person that I know I can call and I can talk to, and like I'll send her if I recreate one of my mom's dishes or my grandma's dishes. Even though Toya loves to eat and she's a foodie, she's not Haitian, so she don't get the actual meal, you know. Some of it could have been like your hard times meal, or you know what I'm saying, or party food or wedding food, and you know what I mean. So it kind of, my brother is not here anymore, so I don't want to say she's taking the place of that, but I would always do that if I was to cook a meal and it was like, oh my God, I remember when my mom used to cook this, or when we have weekend parties we would have this, or for Easter we would cook this. I would literally have to probably write her a little cheat sheet notebook, a cheat notebook for her to know what all these meals represent, and it's nice to have that with her. And like I said, we've hung out. She's been to Atlanta to visit. They hit it off. It's just completely platonic. And if that is the type of friendship that you have in your, with your ex, then I think it's okay.
Definitely. Those are the type of friendships we're saying that it is okay to still communicate with your ex. So pretty much, if it ain't that,
yeah, if you have somebody that every time
okay.
you talk on the phone with them, they trying to get back with you, or how you, or
are y'all reminiscing about, or they saying, so do you do, ask you questions like related to your current relationship? Do you do this with them or do differently? Are you doing this with them?
Do you miss me, or are they better than me, and is she better than me? Like, the one thing that made me so comfortable with them meeting each other and her talking on the phone with her and her being able to answer the call, my phone, when she calls, is I know there's nothing to hide there. Like, she is so team Toya, guys, and this is like, she's so team. I can call her and I would be like, oh, Toya being a brat today, or she being extra, she moody, and she'll be like, well, she work a lot, don't be like that. I know how you can get, like, it's always my, and I can say that. I don't call her telling her our business. I just be like, well, Toya's kind of, she's not having a good day, or she, she went to go do this, she ran to the, whatever. And whatever it is, she's just always team Toya. Always. Which is crazy. But yeah, and she's supporting us in our business. She probably was one of, when we launched our website, I think did she purchase the first t-shirt?
Probably so.
I think so, or close to it. I can't remember. But she's just been rocking with us heavy like that. So again, why throw away that type of friendship? You know what I'm saying?
So those are the type of okaying that we're saying. Just to give you guys an example of a friendship with an ex that is still okay to communicate with.
Right.
Just our opinion, our experience. If it ain't that, you probably need to cut that quote unquote friendship. Like, seriously, you don't want anything to ruin your marriage or your relationship. And definitely not an ex.
I did have an ex that flat out told me that she didn't want my friendship. I wanted to remain friends, and I thought, and I'm not sure why. I guess that's the Aquarius to me. Because there's a joke that all Aquarius are friends with all their exes or whatever. I did think that we'd be able to maintain a friendship, but she just flat out told me straight up, she did not want to be my friend. She want me, and we haven't spoke since. That was probably 4 years ago.
Yeah. So
3-4 years ago.
As far as me, I really don't. I mean, if I see my exes out in public, I mean, my exes are here in Georgia.
And
so
for the record, y'all, let me cut you off.
What?
I am the more open one here. It always sounds like, oh my God, you friends with all your exes? Yeah, you know how she know that? Because I tell her everything. This one with her mystery exes.
Mystery?
I only know of 2.
That's all there is.
You've only had 2 other girlfriends.
Maybe 3.
Oh, maybe 3, y'all.
What do you consider
Comment down below, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about that.
I've dated, but as far as making it official, I was with my ex for 7 years.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not. No, I've dated, but as far as making you mine and it's just you and I, like, realistically, there's really only 2. Like I said, I was with my ex for 7 years. Like, that was all my 20s. So, babe, I don't know what you.
I forgot. Sue me.
Mystery, there is no mystery. Do I expect her? We did at first. Once things cooled down because we didn't end on the best of terms. But then I just kind of I don't know. If I see her, I mean, I'm not rude. I speak to her. I don't have any hatred or dislike her, and I don't think she dislikes me or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm okay with communicating. If I see her or whatever, if she's changed some things, maybe we could start a friendship. But I don't know. I don't feel like I'm missing anything of having.
Because your wife is the shit. Your wife is hard.
This is true. But what does that have to do with me communicating? This will help, but y'all help me, please. So, but I'm not rude to any. If I see any of my exes, I would definitely speak. Introduce my wife, whatever the case may be. But no, I'm not really I can't say I have friendships with my exes. Not like my wife does. But am I okay with it? Definitely. I think it's okay to communicate with your ex. Like I said, alone. So boundaries are there, trust and understanding. Understanding for you and your spouse, significant other, and understanding with you and that ex and what that friendship is, which it should be just a friendship.
And you can let them know if you agree with me or not. It's, to me, ultimately it goes back to knowing who you're married to. If you know, would you say that I am the kind of person, I'm the type of woman that takes marriage seriously, it would not cheat. I've always told, like, for me, if I just wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you're married, you don't put yourself in situations
To even
for anything like that to even happen. You know, nobody's perfect, but I feel like when you're married, you know that you're married. Married women, you just don't do certain things. And I don't think anybody gets married to get cheated on or to get there, you know what I'm saying? To share their wife intimately with someone else. So that's just something that I just don't do. And if I find that I'm in a situation where it's getting out of hand, or I feel something or someone is making me feel uncomfortable, I'm going to remove myself from that situation.
my babe will check you too, by the way.
I will.
Just throw that out there. So
Cause I just don't believe in, you know, when you get married, marriage is a big deal. Marriage is a commitment. It's not always easy, but you don't get married to just be acting like you're single.
definitely not.
You know, so there's no room for that. Period. There isn't, and that is in the most calmest, healthiest.
If your wife your only friend, y'all,
That's okay. If your wife is your only friend?
yeah, if it comes down to it, like, well, what you're saying, Greenway, if it comes down to it, some people, you know, they need to have plenty of friends. Like, that's always not necessarily true. Things change when you get married. So that goes down with your exes. You might have to lose some of them friendships, period. Is it okay, or we're saying it's okay? We both believe it is okay to still communicate with your exes, but when you guys settle down, get married, and find that one, some friendships do have to go.
Yeah, some friendships, some exes, some family members have to go. That's a whole nother video.
Whole other topic, but
you guys get what we're saying. Any relationship that does not complement your marriage or is not beneficial, or I don't know,
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
if it don't fit, it's not right. If I get a phone call and I gotta go upstairs or go in the bathroom, if I can't have that, if I'm in the kitchen, my phone ring and I be like, hey babe, grab that phone for me. Who's calling? And she'll be like, this, oh, it's such and such. Oh, tell them I'm calling back. Or bring me the phone. Hit the speaker button. I'm cooking. You know, whatever. If that can't be done transparently, then you probably should be
talk to that person.
talking to that person. So I think that's pretty much my whole take on it, I think. What about you?
Mine as well, pretty much.
Yep. So yes, it is okay to be friends with your exes as long as there's respect, trust, and you remember your number one commitment. Your wife's peace of mind is your top priority. So if she's uneasy with it, then you probably need to, it's probably for a good reason. You need to do what you gotta do.
Pretty much. Because your significant other, your spouse, should be your number one priority. So that was it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
Comment below. Let us know what y'all opinion is.
If y'all agree with us or not. If you don't, tell us why. If you were in a situation where it didn't work for you because you might have experienced some negative things with your ex or ex is,
and you had to cut that friendship off, whatever the case may be, please comment, share, let us know. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Welcome. Returning subbies, y'all know we love you guys. Thanks for rocking with us, supporting us. Hit that notification bell so you know when we upload our next video. Continue this series, this love and marriage series we got going.
Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Share this video with someone, guys. Somebody out there can learn and, I don't know, possibly save their marriage with the help of our love and marriage episodes. That is our goal, to help people create healthy marriages and relationships.
Yes, guys.
So that's it for episode 4.
And as always, guys,
Live life boldly. Peace.